Welcome to the Angus Report, the week's top Angus stories broadcast on the web by the American Angus Association. I'm Bob CERVERA. Our top story for the week. The White House recently hosted a conference on America's great outdoors and conservation. It focused on preserving land for the next generation and included comments from ranchers, state and local government leaders, and others. Colorado Angus rancher and Land Trust Alliance Western Policy Manager LYNNE SHERROD served on one of the panels and shared her perspective on the challenges and opportunities related to ranching and conservation.
The recognition, I think, of the value that ranchers and farmers bring to this country and the natural resources they safeguard with their stewardship is not fully appreciated. And I think a lot of people don't understand where their food comes from. And if we don't secure the land base, we're not going to secure our source of food.
More producers are making genetic improvements by utilizing genomic-enhanced EPDs and the identity profile for Angus, a technology available through Angus Genetics Incorporated and Marial Identity. The selection tools give producers the ability to significantly increase an animal's accuracy in a shorter time frame.
Well, the identity profile for Angus is really an addition to what we've been doing for a number of years. In other words, there's been a transition in the development of EPDs since the late 70s, early 80s when they first came into being. Consequently, this is the next step, and the beauty of it is it adds additional accuracy to these EPDs, particularly for young animals, so producers can make better and more informed decisions on young cattle.
And finally, last week, Northeastern retail distributor Associated Wholesalers took more than 100 customers to her Angus farm near Nottingham, Pennsylvania. Certified Angus beef and beef industry partners organized the event. Participants enjoyed a tour of the farm, including a CAB licensed feedlot, and learned about brand specifications, different pricing and merchandising methods, and animal agriculture.
This type of program where we're not only impacting store owners but also meat managers, and they just go back to their stores and are much more educated to tell that story of beef production and really the quality of certified Angus beef with more confidence to the consumer.
Johnson says the event was one of the largest ever CAB ranch-hosted events and included a state proclamation declaring May as Beef Month. That's all for the Angus Report. Join us next week when we provide the American Angus Association's latest news and information. Until then, visit our website, www.angus.org, for articles, videos, and more information. Thank you for joining us.
I was one of those guys that was Mineral of the Month guy. Well, behind me there's 80 rolls of hay that 3 years ago would have been consumed. And by using the VitaFirm products, we were able to get better utilization of our hay during the feeding process. You know, these 80 rolls represent $50 per roll, which is $4,000 savings. This is hay that I can use again next year, that I will use next year. That's why I stayed with VitaFirm. I mean, it worked.